Not enough. Let's go over to the other side. He healed the Gadarene maniac. When the city came, he ran away again. And then you think his English language. God is good. Lord, touch now. Touch. Is virtue leaving you? And one day, Peter, James, and John, they wanted to understand how this thing works. And I said, come with me. And he carried them to the mountain. Matthew 17 verse 2. And as he prayed, the fashion of his countenance was altered. His raiment, that's where he reveals himself. So every time he comes from the mountain, he does something. This is why spiritual men are scarce. We don't live with everybody. It's not because we don't like birthday parties. It's not because they don't like to go shopping. It's not because they don't like swimming. But they need to keep generating energy constantly. Why do you think people who marry spiritual people suffer? Because most times they are depleted. So the guy comes from a crusade. Everything you say, he's just quarreling. And then you are like, my husband is an angry man. No, he's not an angry man. Virtue has left him. When he's refilled, he becomes loving again. And if he wants to maintain order, he needs to constantly refill. Many people are depleted too many times. So the same thing God did yesterday, you don't see it today. And you are wondering, Lord, did I see him? No, you didn't see him, but you didn't come with energy. If you generate energy, you will see it every day. That's why it looks as if Jesus lived on the mountain. Moses lived on the mountain. Samuel lived in Nahoth Ramah. He generated so much energy. In 1 Samuel 19, Saul came. He sent soldiers to kill. The Bible is strange. David was a warrior. Saul came for him. He ran to a prophet. Because he knows the prophet knows something that defies guns, arrows, and bows. And when they came, Samuel carried him to Nahoth Ramah, where he generates energy. And they stayed there. The soldiers were coming. The bandwidth had covered the environment. The energy generated became a radar. And when the soldiers entered into the radar, they began to prophesy. Nobody imparted them. Nobody called them a prophet. They began to prophesy. They sent another batch. They showed up. They began to prophesy. And Saul thought they were foolish. And Saul came himself. In his own case, that time the energy level have gone so high. So he prophesied naked all night. Nahoth Ramah, the place of incubation. You are not powerless, but you don't take advantage of what you use to generate energy. Yours may be tongues. Paul, his own was speaking in tongues. So Paul didn't spend too much time in worship meetings. He said, I speak in tongues more than all of you. Because he knows his own gauge is tongues. There are some other people that is worship.